Okay, hi, I'm going to talk you through a video of me in my early days of showing. This is Remi's first year out. It was last summer sometime. And I just want to explain what's going on so that you can have a little guided tour. So right now, I'm just getting into the ring and the judge is watching me set her up. I'm the only one in my class. And you get a couple of seconds, set her up really quick. Here comes the judge right in front. And they like to see, they're petting the head, they're feeling the head. Now this judge actually looked at her teeth himself, which they don't really do anymore. So now see how I'm baiting her and I'm giving her food. I'm giving her food while he goes over her because she doesn't like it too much sometimes. Okay, so now he says, please go down and back. And this was a really big ring, and I was pretty new, so I didn't do a courtesy turn, but nowadays I would definitely do one. And we stop far enough away out front of the judge, ta-da. We do step up. He asked me to go around. And I go all the way around and under the tent. Okay, so that was that one. Okay, this was Remi's first major. It was last year and on the way to the Nationals, so it was October. Anyways, I'm the only one in my class again, which mantles they are sometimes, but you come in, you set up where the steward points, which she pointed over here, so here I am. The judge is still over here doing something. She's filling out her catalog, so I'm taking advantage of the time to set her up the way I want. And now she's pointing to me to go over here, so I'm going around. And I'm going to stop right where she pointed, right there. And now some give you more time than others to set up. I notice, oh, her kickstand foot, and I got to get that front one back. There we go. And that kickstand keeps coming out. Oh, put it back. Yep. So now she comes right up to me. And she does the head scratch thing. Now she's looking at the bite also, which they don't really do anymore, again, because of the risk of infection. And so now I'm feeding her. I'm feeding her, I'm feeding her, I'm feeding her. She's going over her. Remi's standing good, like a good girl. And now she asked me to please go across the diagonal, which you'll notice that there's this nice track here. So usually that's the way they'll have you go. And now I've made this a little dramatic. Remi's pretty gait. And I give you the ta-da. Step up. Okay, so that was me in class. Now, that was pretty much what you'll be if you're the only one in class. Let me show you. Well, the only difference between this and if you have someone else in your class is you just wait for them and you stand and you wait. We can watch a little bit of this one so that you can see what I mean. So this is me. I'm in the front because open mantle, always in the front because we were the last class to come in. And then behind me, we have winner of open Harl, open Brindle, open Blue. She was in American Bred, and she was in some puppy class back there. So now I'm in the front, and we're just waiting. See, the judge is still over here doing something. We don't know. She's doing something, but we're just looking good. We're just hanging out in the front, hoping to stay in the front. The judge is still doing stuff, so we have to be creative. Try to keep their attention. All right, so the judge has gone over all these dogs already, so she's not going to go over again. But sometimes they do. I don't know, so it just depends. what she wants to do. Here, let me see if I can make this go a little faster. All right, so she's just checking catalog numbers. And now she usually likes to watch a move again. So she'll come to the first one and say, oh, she's just checking them out right now. So she's wanting expression. See what I'm doing with my hand I'm giving her? I'm having her look sort of at the judge. Judge just walking around, looking at their faces pretty much. And now she's looking at everybody from afar. So you better be looking good at this point. You've had all that time. She's been looking at everybody. You better be stacked and looking good. We lost the judge. This is a big class. Okay, so she comes back to me and says, I'd like to see you go to the corner and back, please. I do my little courtesy turn. And away we go. And she just waves me on, so I keep going. I normally would have done the ta-da, but she waved me on. This is a big class. She wants it to keep it going. So now this is the end of the class. Everybody else is already gone. I'm back up to the front. So I'd wait in line until the end. Now she's kind of looking at everybody again. She doesn't really know who she likes the best, so she's checking Remi out again. They do that sometimes, so just beware. She's checking Sophie out. So basically, that's how this goes. And she's checking us out again.